welcome on our show. And there's a lot of ways to get a hold of us. We can do text messaging. You can call. I mean, that's obviously, we work in an audio medium, so we'd love to hear from you. If you want to shoot us a DM or an email, obviously you know how to get a hold of us. We got this text from a girl named Natasha, and we wanted to bring her on the show because I think a lot of parents are probably at one point or another going to have to deal with this kind of thing.
Yeah, I think once your kids start being able to stay home alone, like I said, and you can always stay anonymous. If there's a situation that maybe you don't want people to identify you by your name, we can go ahead and keep that anonymous. But Natasha is waiting.
Yeah, tell us what's going on real quick, will you?
So I'm a mom, single mom. I have 3 kids. I have a 4-year-old, my little one, and then my boy, he's the middle boy, he's 6. Then I have a big 14-year-old already. I can't believe she's so big.
Yeah.
But the problem that I'm calling you guys for is that because she's so big and responsible and great and almost basically a little mini-me, I asked her if she would help me this summer to take care of her siblings.
Sure.
And she said yes. Yeah, she was like, of course, Mom, I know, you struggle and you want to make more money, and, this is something that I can definitely do. I can just give up half of my days at the camp, and it's fine.
She sounds amazing.
Yeah, she really is amazing.
Yeah.
And, I was like, okay, let's do this. But later on, I was like, wait a second. Like, I have this super creepy neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, one of those neighbors they're like with the hose, like watering their grass, but they're just staring at you. They're not even throwing water out like where they're supposed to. They're just like dead staring. And it's so creepy. Like, why are you looking over here? There's even been an incident one time where I was washing the dishes and I looked out my window and I see him staring at my daughter sunbathing in her bathing suit.
Oh,
man. I'm not even kidding. Like, I wanted to stop it, but I wanted to see how long he stayed looking. And it felt like forever. So then eventually I went out there and I gave him like this death stare and he turned around. But the problem I have is, what if this creepy guy, while my 14-year-old, who, has her own mind and she's super great and everything, but what if she wants to sunbathe again, and he sees my car is gone from the driveway and he's like, oh, nobody's home.
No, I totally get it. This is going to be really interesting because, I think there are a lot of people in this situation where they're going to have, teens watching their kids for the summer because people have to work. And I mean, your Nest cam and like your babysitter cam can only go so far. I mean, you're not there to help them out immediately. I feel like I would be a wreck. I don't know how I would be just thinking about it all day at work.
Hey, real quick, do you have neighbors that could be keeping an eye on maybe not even like your kid, just him though?
Yeah, I do. I have these neighbors. They're really nice, really close to them. They come over for dinner a lot, actually. So they know all my children, but I can't rely on them, and I'm not paying them. I'm paying my daughter, so she's like has an incentive.
Yeah.
And these people, they have lives too. So what if like they have an emergency and they have to leave, or I don't know, they're going shopping or anything really.
I have anxiety just listening to you about it because you can't tell them just to stay inside on a really nice summer day and not let them go outside and do a slip and slide or a sprinkler and then have to worry about some guy that's like kind of being a pervert staring.
Have you looked into this guy's past? I mean, the internet's wide open, right?
Yeah, something. I was thinking the same thing. Like, we can maybe run like a background check on him, see who he is.
I don't know. Thankfully, I'm not dealing with any neighbors like that. So hopefully we can get you some good news and down the right path, okay?
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome. I appreciate you sharing. So this is where we kind of turn it over to you guys as you're listening. What would you do if you were her right now? How would you handle this? We'll turn it into kind of like a group therapy. What would be your first initial reaction if you were Natasha, and what would you do? Will you holler at us?